Thanksgiving! Guys, it was ridiculous. I'm so glad I started early. So Tuesday and Wednesday night, I stayed up till like 1 in the morning because stuff happened. I got off schedule and I still wanted to get up the children's book review for you guys. So I spent like pretty much all of Wednesday doing that and some of Tuesday as well, and had to do everything I wanted to do in advance, like at night. So yeah, didn't get much sleep. I was pretty done come Thanksgiving. Still had a lot of stuff to do. So I cooked that day from like seriously 9 to 5. It was rough, but delicious. So first we had the cheese plate. I went ahead and I had already made the cheese ball. So I just had to, take it out of the fridge and mold it into a ball and then put everything else on the board. Basically, I realized like, oh shit, do I have anything to put these on? And luckily I did have some little bamboo or whatever cutting boards, so that worked. It was a hit. Everything was finished except for I think some pistachios. I just shelled some pistachios. That was like the only thing. Everything else was gone. I mean, not the whole cheese ball because that would have been ridiculous, but quite a bit of it. The kids that ate more of my cheese ball. I mean, not mine, it's not my recipe, but the thing that I made instead of the Miyoko's, I ended up getting the Miyoko's whatever chive cream thingy. It's pretty good, but they actually ate more of the cheddar ball. And it was just as tasty as I remembered. I was a little nervous about that because I hadn't had it in so long. My mom used to make it and it was just as tasty. It's so good. It's like my favorite cheese thing because it's not super sour. It's not cultured or anything. That's kind of the problem I have with a lot of the Miyoko stuff. I don't like the cultured kind of thing. It just tastes like overly sour to me, whereas this isn't. It's just cashews and sun-dried tomatoes and nutritional yeast and coconut oil, and oh my god, it's so good. Had that with crackers and some celery, some olives. I sliced up some apple because I wanted apple and I knew Tiny Baby would want apple, and of course they did. So we both kind of shared that. Like I said, some nuts, and I also put some of the tofurkey deli slices on there too. So then from there, I think actually the first thing I did in the morning was make the pie, and I also finished up the cookies. I'd already made the doughs, so I just rolled them out and bake them. I ended up making the Loving It Vegan molasses cookies, the soft ones, and they are really good. I'm pretty sure those are the ones I made the time before as well. And yeah, those just, oh my god, perfect cookies. And for the butter, for those, I do use the Miyoko's cultured butter, and it works great. And then the other cookie, I chose this maple pecan chocolate chip cookie. I was going to do a cinnamon thing, but then I was like, there's a lot of cinnamon in the pumpkin pie and the, molasses cookies. So I wanted to do something chocolate pecan. These were like a kind of healthier, gluten-free. I think they're almond meal or flour based. Yeah, you could definitely tell that they were gluten-free in terms of the texture, but yummy. The kids liked them. They were less sweet, so I decided to make a like cream cheese frosting. I had some of the Kite Hill cream cheese. It's literally just Kite Hill and powdered sugar and vanilla, and I think some of the Miyoko's buttered. And yeah, it's good. It definitely on its own, it has that Kite Hill taste from the almond. It doesn't even taste like almond to me. It's just this real weird, almost like not food aftertaste. I can't describe it, but it's super weird. Their yogurt, the Greek yogurt, which I love. I use that in smoothies for extra protein really and some creaminess. But yeah, I can't eat their stuff like on its own. It's weird, but made into a little frosting and put on top of these cookies, it's pretty good. And then the protein pumpkin pie, I would definitely do a different crust next time. That crust was not great, and I should have baked it a little longer too because it was a little bit soft in the middle. I would definitely do just a regular crust, I think. I mean, I can't really comment on the pie itself because like I said before, it's pumpkin and I don't like pumpkin, and it tasted like pumpkin, so like yeah, I didn't like it, but everybody else ate it. It's gone. Like I said, we had the tofurkey roast and the Gardein roast. I did end up saving the ham. I made a good decision there. We are saving the tofurkey ham for Christmas. I don't know. I don't really care for the Gardein roast. I don't know why. I love the tofurkey so much. I love that dense, chewy weirdness with the gravy, with the connoisseur's veg gravy. Oh, it is so good. It's so yummy. It's so fatty. It's not low fat, and it's not like too full of like starch. I feel like some of the vegan ones, there's too much flour. They're too starchy. It's like some of the pasta sauces are just way too starchy, flour-y to me. I don't like it. I want a nice fatty fatty gravy, fatty dressing. Mashed potatoes, just basic, whatever mashed potatoes. Delicious. The stuffing, like I said, the Pepperidge Farm stuffing, it came out too mushy. I probably stirred it too much because I tried to put it in one container and it didn't fit, and so then I had to put it in another, trying to stir it with everything, the onions and the stuff that I'd made that goes with it. And so yeah, it got too mushy. So that was the big disappointment for me, because like I said, the stuffing is like my favorite part, and it sucked. Carrots, I just did some basic glazed carrots in the oven. Yummy. And then the green beans were absolutely delicious, just perfectly cooked and so tasty, until I added the damn mustard. It was just way too much mustard. It was not great. But man, they were so good before that. I was just eating them out of the pan, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to add mustard. Ah, shit. That was my Thanksgiving, and we had leftovers for a while. I'm pretty sure everything's gone now. It's been about a week. I think everything's gone. I think even the cheese ball is gone at this point. Yeah, I don't eat. I have a real hard time with leftovers unless it's like specific things. So unless it's like cookies, because that doesn't count for me. It doesn't count in my brain. I don't think I really ate anything after the dinner. But it was nice. I with everything going on, I just like really wanted to do a lot, I guess. And I'm so glad about the cheese plate, because that's actually really easy, and it was so tasty. And it was nice to have something like earlier on, because we ate that about, around noon or so. It was nice to have something special kind of early in the day before the big meal. And I didn't gain any weight, which is crazy. I don't understand. I lived on cookies for like 4 days. I didn't track anything or pay attention to what I was eating, yet I didn't. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys, those of you who celebrated, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I hope you had some yummy food. And yeah, subscribe, support the channel, patreon.com/unnaturalvegan. Also onlyfans.com/unnaturalvegan. Also amazon.com/ I don't know what it is. It's my store page on Amazon. I've got affiliate links to stuff that I like. Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I'll have a new video hopefully soon. I think I'm going to do a video on that bone fracture study if you guys are interested. So let me know.